The Battle of Middletown has been a Thanksgiving staple for 45 years. In 2020, Mid-North and Mid-South meet in Week 5, hoping to play again later in November. So call this round 1 of the 2020 rivalry. First quarter, the Eagles defense applies the pressure. Jack Latore on the quarterback sack. Middletown North has to punt it away on 4th down. Matt Mauro had a kickoff return for a touchdown against Rumson Fairhaven. This time he's doing his damage as a punt returner. He made that little move and see you later. Matt Mauro, 55 yards on the punt return. Middletown South makes some noise early with a 7-0 lead. Later in the first, Tom Short going to the air. This is a dime. Luke Albrecht with a great grab. But Middletown South misses a field goal. At the end of one, it stays a 7-0 game. Middletown North comes to life in the second. Tom Giannone downfield. Andrew Perez comes up with it. Down to the 19-yard line. Perez makes the big catch and then caps off the drive with his foot. The 22-yard field goal, good to go. We've got a 7-3 ball game. Later in the second, the draw play to Brian Haddo. He's got a burst of speed, and he won't be denied. 31 yards for Brian Haddo. The extra point's no good. 9-7 Lions with 3:54 to go in the half. The Eagles drive it inside the 10 late in the second. Dominic Serbo causes the fumble here. Albrecht falls on it, but the Middletown South drive stalls at the 6. At the half, the upset bid is on. North leads 9-7. In the third, the Eagles' offensive line dictated the tempo of the game. Look at the push here. Nicholas Altilio is the recipient. And the drive is capped off by Altilio. From a yard out, 13-9, the Eagles are going for 2. And here's Shork rolling right. He elects to keep it himself. He wins the race to the edge. 2-point conversion's good. Middletown South leads 15-9 at the end of 3. Fourth quarter down. Third down. The Eagles ran the ball up the middle so many times, it sets up the perfect time to pass. Short to Joe Stanzione. Wide open in the end zone. What a tremendous play call. 15 yards on the touchdown makes it 21-9 Middletown South. The Eagles were able to control the clock and wear down the Lions in the second half. Here's Altilio with another big gainer, setting up the final score of the game. Shout out to this Middletown South offensive line. Look at these guys breathing the cold air in the frozen tundra. They're the reason for this Middletown South victory. Mauro takes the pitch and he dives to the pylon. He looks like Indiana's Michael Penix upsetting Penn State in OT last weekend. That's a carbon copy right there. Mauro with his second touchdown of the game, and the Eagles get another rivalry win. 28-9 is your final. You saw the Eagles control the second half, shutting the Lions out 21-0. Nicholas Altilio runs for 114 yards in the win. The Thanksgiving tradition will continue as these two teams will meet again. Just like tonight, the crowd will be capped at 500 instead of the normal 7,000 that attend this great rivalry every year. In Middletown, I'm Bruce Grampanis for JerseySportsZone.com.